Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another exciting episode of No Lives Left. I'm Nerdy Friend, and this is Corpse Party. And last I recall, we are on Chapter 4. Of course, we're going to see the Chapter 4 opening. Much action, so wow. Where we last left off, lots of things happened. Somebody who just accompanied our that's a butt! Thank goodness things are covered up. Okay. Off to a good start. That's weird. That's weird. Oh God! Alright, let's hurry up. Let's get away from that as fast as possible. That was weird. I'm not expecting none of that. Oh my God. Now why are you crying? That really is weird. That's weird, okay? Bitch be dead. Is this in Alabama? Actually, no, this is, Japan. Sorry about that in the woods. Not a bit of this I was expecting. People are supposed to be dying, not Alabama 100. Although, it is true though, in, Japan they're a lot more personable. Like, they're a little bit more touchy than we Americans are, so maybe I'm a prude, I don't know. Alright, Skooma, hold on. What? Hi, Skooma. Gimme. By coming in here, you forfeit your right to being left alone. Haha, got you. Now, do me a favor, Skooma, and sit. Oh, Skooma, come on. Sit right here. I'm kicking you again. I'll kick you out of this room. She's purring. Oh, what's Kuma? What? She's purring. This is adorable. I'm sorry. Put my new phone on Discord. You got Discord on your new phone? reach. My cat wants to play with me. What? What? I don't know if I'm able to show it very well, but I'm going to show the Skooma. Look at that Skooma. Look how cute she is. She's going to touch my keyboard. Look at that Skooma. How cute she is. I don't know how well or if at all you can hear her purring, but she's the cutest. Yeah, this is your last day at Kisaragi. Make sure you say your goodbyes and have a lot of fun with your friends, okay? Mayu, I will. I'm so sorry about this. All because your father got transferred. It's his fault. Kick his ass. It's okay. I'll be fine. I wish your father would have objected more strongly. But he said there was nothing he could do about it. And since you didn't object either, Sai, I swear that man doesn't give this family any consideration. All he thinks about is work. Well, I've gotta run. Bye. This cat is so damn soft. I can't stop petting the kittens. She's purring. Can I have this hand back, sweetie? I just want my mom and dad to get along. So is this the same place or is it different? If you listen, you can hear Skooma purr. Did you hear her purr? I don't know. She's a sweetheart. She's all about getting the loves and the pet-ins. Where am I? Mayu asks. Why am I by myself? And why am I crying? Shig, bro, you there? Miss Yui? Shinozaki? I was just in the classroom with everybody, taking down the festival decorations. God, where even is this? Where? What? No, no, please, no, 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 no. Whimper, whine, wheeze. Stop it, Mayu. Don't succumb to panic. Take a deep breath. Try to think of a charm or something to get you through this. That's it. Shinozaki's charm. The one we all did so we'd be friends forever. Wait, it's gone? It's gone! I can't find it anywhere. My Sakiko ever after paper scrap. Gone! Is it because I didn't put it away before the earthquake? I couldn't bear to, but I had it in my hand. I know I did. This sucks. What happened after that? Grumble. My stomach's in bad shape, too. Why does stress always give me indigestion? What were they? They went in that room. Maybe I should have a look. Should you? Oh, my head. Where am I? I'm in the main building. Wake from a bad dream and find myself in another. Damn it! Oh. Hey, that's the vomit that Naomi made. This is Big Brother win. You got. Should I start off in here? This is Naomi's world. Fuck yeah, record my progress. My new phone costs $10 pretty much on eBay. Damn. Is it nice? Yeah. Mom. Mine? Me? I'm going to kill you. Okay. It's nice. Oh! The body of a high schooler, whoever it is, seems to have only died just mere hours, minutes, or even moments ago. Hidemasa Kojima. His yellowed sheet of notebook paper on the floor next to the body. The shakiness of the lettering and contents of the memorandum suggests that the writer was on the verge of death well before pen touched paper. I need water so badly. I'm hungry, sure, but I can deal with the hunger. It's the thirst I can't stand. The other guy I was with, Satoshi Matsubara, he tried drinking that filthy tap water from the sink in the bathroom. But he threw it up almost immediately, and it burned his chest and his throat so badly that he wound up dying. I've tried to think outside the box, even going so far as to drink my own spit, but needless to say, it didn't help matters one bit. My tongue's so swollen at this point that I can't even talk. Ironically, it's been pouring outside since we got here. If only I could have found a way to gather some of that rainwater, Satoshi might still be alive. It's almost as if someone's playing a cruel joke on me, showing me more water than I've ever seen before, but putting it just outside my reach. Somebody wrote that there's a whole other wing at the school, accessed through an outdoor walkway, but I never found it. As a last resort, I'm going to try drinking my own blood. My name is Hidemasa Kojima. I'm an 11th grader in class 2-4 at Amazaki's West High. If anyone reading this ever makes it out of here alive, please tell my family, tell my father what happened to me. I don't want to be a missing person for the rest of his life. I hate the idea of him always wondering where I went, or even if I'm still alive. It seems to continue, but the rest of it's completely drenched in blood, rendering it totally ineligible. Scooby, you're picking a bad time to be doing this, whatever it is you're doing. Yeah, thank you. You're moving now. Oh boy, oh boy. 1.6-inch screen. What? Or is it 16-inch screen? Please say the letter. Classroom 5A. Oh. An item. Unfortunately, I don't have anybody else in my party, so I can't grab that item. And the item hopped over. With the light jumping back and forth like that, I'll never be able to get the object by myself. Somebody else will have to lend me a hand. Yeah, I know. I know. Or so aware of this. That thing's pissed. Scuba, what are you doing? Kill, curse, hurts, sister, hate. Hey, stop messing with stuff. It's a horribly decayed corpse with an absolutely rancid odor. Alright. Must have went the wrong way. Maybe. Can't go that way at all. Can't go that way. Those seems to have vomited and lost control of their bowels here. Smell of exposed organs permeates the entire hallway. Lokita, this way. There it is. Please take care of Naomi. She's on the verge of snapping. Who's there? Who's speaking to me? I could swear that sounded like... Naomi! Hey, are you alright? What? Isn't that Naomi's cell phone? I'm gonna find out if that's a good idea. Skooma, I swear to God. 1.64 inch screen. Good lord. Alright. I guess, yeah. Let's go on. Get out of this. Messing with stuff. Naomi, are you there? Answer me, please. Just let me hear your voice, Sob. Please just say something. I'm your mom, Naomi. God, please don't let anything have happened to her. Hello? Hello? This place needs to cut the crap already. Can't just leave it though. Skooma, you are distracting as hell. Stop it. Stop messing with stuff. Move. Alright. Okay. Well, it was tough, you know. I certainly was surprised. So, Seiko, did you hear? What is it? What is it? Skooma, you couldn't be more in the way right now than you ever have been. Do you understand how cute you are? Do you understand how cute you are? But how much of a distraction you are? And how you like to get in the way and cause a scene and tip stuff over and demand to be petted? Do you see this? Do you see this? This is divine retribution. You're getting what's coming to you. Being so... Alright, get out of here. There you go. Get lost. There we go. Okay. She likes getting in the way. Alright. Alright. If I'm gonna do this walkthrough correctly. Kishinuma bumped into Satoshi during turning around earlier and totally touched his crotch. Seriously? Ha ha ha, I like it, I like it. When I saw it happen though, I just wanted to smack Kishinuma upside the head. Oh dear Naomi, do I detect a hint of jealousy? Maybe, maybe not. All I know is, right afterward, the two of them got into a huge fight. That's priceless, I wish I could have seen it. I don't think you'd been so keen on it if you were there. It wasn't a pretty sight. I don't know. I have a feeling I would have enjoyed it anyway. Chuckle. Boys are such idiots. Cute though. Mokita in particular, right Naomi? Is someone in there? You sense a presence behind the stall door. Kick in the door. Naomi, dumbass, what the hell do you think you're doing? What do I do? What do I do? I need to do something to loosen that rope around her neck. Hoist her up on your shoulders. Hold on. She's breathing. Stay with me. I'm going to loosen that rope. Reach behind and unfasten. Can't see what I'm doing. Is this it? While still supporting Naomi on his shoulders with her upper body drooping between the back wall of the bathroom and his head, Satoshi reached behind him and fiddled with the knots at the base of the noose. Somehow or another, he managed to loosen the rope's grip. Against all odds, it seemed that Naomi would live. Naomi, hey, you alright now? Breathe. She almost suffered the same fate as Seiko. That's it, easy now. Just like that. Breathe in, breathe out, slow and steady. 3-year-old nephew got a cat for Christmas? What's its name? Satoshi? Satoshi? Whatever. Yeah, it's me. You alright? You really had me scared there for a minute. What? What's wrong? Are you in pain? Dumbass. Get here sooner next time. What are you talking about? Sorry. What's wrong with me? What am I doing? There's no need. No need to apologize. Is your neck okay? My neck? What was I doing anyway? I fell down the stairs and then, when I came to, you were here. You don't remember anything? I guess not. After I fell, I heard a snap in my leg and I figured I'd broken it. But it turned out it was just the splint that Seiko had used on my sprained ankle earlier. Shinohara? I think I heard her voice just a moment ago. Any idea where she went? Seiko is... That's impossible. I heard her voice. She spoke to me just a few minutes ago. Let's get her down. I'd feel bad leaving her like that. We had a fight just before we parted ways. I was the one in the wrong, but I was too stubborn to admit it. And the next time I saw her, Seiko was already dead. It was because of me she did it over me, because I said such horrible things to her. She... Mimi? Aw. Mimi? Oh, Mimi. That's cute. Naomi, it's alright. It's not your fault. You do realize that. You also tried to hang yourself, right? I did? That's not possible. But there is a stinging pain around my entire neck. Did I really? So you don't remember. I'm sure it was the same for Shinohara. I don't think she knew what she was doing. No matter how upset she was, she would never. She wasn't the type to give up on anything, much less kill herself over it. You're right. She wouldn't do that. Probably not anyway. Actually, there was a spirit who came to talk to me, a girl about the same age as us. She said that anyone who's been touched by the curse of the school will have their mind taken over and go crazy. Their mind taken over? Curse or no curse, I do get the feeling like anyone trapped in here long enough would go insane. Clearly, we need to get out of the school as soon as we possibly can. The longer we're here, the more danger we're in. If even Naomi and Shinohara, two of the strongest people I know, can wind up like this, then any one of us could be next, myself included. We better make sure nobody's left by themselves in here anymore. It sounds like we need to hurry up and find the others, then get out of here. Yeah, that brings up something else though. That girl spirit also said that this school was its own version of a closed space. And that Seiko and I were the only living beings present. So how did you get here, Satoshi? No fucking clue. Now that you mention it, there is a different feeling in the air than there was before. Such concern for your friends and all the impulses that go with it, spurring the heart into action. It's truly a noble sentiment. Now go. Go to the one who occupies your thoughts. Though you probably won't make it in time. And to think of it, I was also approached by a spirit of a high school girl. Shortly afterward, I lost consciousness and woke up not far from here. I wonder who she was. I'm not sure, but it sounds like you somehow made the leap from one closed space to another. Closed space. That first ghost we saw said that if two people were in different spaces, it would be nearly impossible for them to meet. It's nothing. Satoshi? I think I heard Yuka's voice on the second floor earlier. You did? The two of us got separated when I lost consciousness. She can't be by herself in a place like this. She'll never make it. Last I saw her, she was heading into the walkway between the two wings. Come on, Naomi, this way. Shinohara, I'm sorry. I wish I could take you with us, but it doesn't seem like that's possible anymore. Please forgive me. No, an underrated game series? Sure, I'm down. You okay? Damage from neck and throat may have been worse than I assumed. It may have cut off oxygen to her brain or something. Suddenly got really dizzy and tripped over my own feet. And now everything's turning white. Naomi? Looks like she's lost consciousness. We can take her somewhere to rest. Wasn't there a nurse's office or something around here? Alright, it's gonna take me to the infirmary. Her breathing seems normal. I guess she's okay. I need to go find Yuka. Naomi, you stay here and rest up. I know it's dangerous for either of us to be by ourselves, but that goes for my little sister too. I can't just ignore her. I'll be back real soon, I swear. Take this opportunity to save. Okay. Let's see. Okay. The walkway is just at the bottom of these stairs to the right. See, it's closed off. It's not here. Why? Why is there a wall here? There's a whole other building. What the hell's going on? Why must you torment me like this? The sign said elementary school students couldn't buy them without parents' permission, but they sold me a hamster anyway, and it was only 540 yen. Didn't I tell you their lives aren't worth much at all? What? Oh, nothing. So what are we gonna do with it? Look at how cute he is. You wanna take care of him? You're kidding, right? That smelly thing? So what then? Something really special. Wait till you see it. It's like nothing else. The end of a life. The very moment of death. Come on, give it here. No! This box cutter should do the trick. Hey. No! Are you stupid? Why would you do that? Watch closely now. Oh, that's horrible. What do you think you're doing? Got a knife and an animal in your hands. Yeah, but I didn't do anything yet, so I'm not wrong when I say nothing. You're for real? You realize no one likes a smartass, right? You better cool that sass mouth or you'll grow up to be an asshole. Jeez. I swear I don't know how he can put up with you. Just shut the fuck up already. Why do I have to be the youngest anyway? If I had a little brother of my own, I'd love the shit out of him. I sure as hell wouldn't be like my goddamn holier-than-thou sister or my fucking retard of a brother. God damn, they're on it, man. Emergency? I'll have to take a look at it. What's the matter, Yuka? They're all full. What? Oh! Who did this? Or did they do it themselves? Body inside is too near the stall door. Every time you try to open it, just slams into the corpse and bounces closed. That's quite a stench. A student ID name tag on the floor outside. Mari Rakahara. Student ID name tag. Katawe Kuriyama. Good lord. Yeah, they're... looks all full to me. A great many lives ended in this room. Okay, he snapped. He's snapped. Poor little Yuka. With all those bodies in there, you'll never be able to relieve yourself. Well then. Shall we be off? My dear little sister. Jeez, that's creepy as hell. Sure is cold. Where did Miss Shishido and Kishurima go anyway? Don't leave me by myself. I'm scared, you know. Maybe I should try going back to room 1A. If I stay in this other school building for too long, my head's really going to start pounding. Fuck. No, no more! Red dress? Her photo was in the article, so I guess she's one of the victims. And by the size, these appear to be the remains of a junior or senior high school student, Saiko Tanaka. Alright, now that I got Ayumi. Go upstairs and in the first door. Okay. The antique doll you threw down earlier is still lying here. Pick it up. What's my candle doing here? I'm sure I left it outside in the hallway. Did someone move it? So now I'm in the infirmary. Save the candle and exit. Okay. Guess I'm supposed to go back down the stairs. And then realize that the room closed off. Weep, weep. Sounds muffled like those of a toy Mika doll telephones, but it's definitely close. It's that damn doll. It's making noises again. Alright. Okay. Let's not go that way. The air is really heavy. It makes my ears ring. Let's head back to 1A before going any further just to check in. Okay, fine. Whether you're facing a flyer on the wall or just standing in the middle of the room, if you think there's something nearby, press the examine key. Never give up. This one again? I don't know, school, whoever it seems to have been just died moments ago. Yasuki Mibana? message. Why is there blood on her? Utaro Kanzaki. There are two corpses here, both large enough to deduce that they were probably high schoolers. It appears they died hand in hand, and their bleached white bones are still holding hands even now. Nayuki Menatagawa. I'm so glad we could find each other before we died. We'll set off on this journey together, holding hands forevermore. There's nothing to be scared of as long as we have each other. We know there was meaning in our lives because we were fortunate enough to find our soulmates, to find one another among all the fish in the sea. To our mothers and fathers take heart, we died happy, wanted for nothing. And we finally pass over to the other side, our hunger pains will be gone. We'll fly up to heaven and be joyous forevermore. Our only regret is the pain our deaths will cause you, but one day we'll meet again up in the golden realm of the ever after. Poor thing. Idiots. There's no getting into heaven from here. Oh, dear. There seems to be a space for it to go down one more notch, but the mechanism is locked. There's a tiny, peculiar shaped keyhole in its base. Crumpled up note on the floor. There's one thing I learned from all this. The children are victims too. They're not at fault here, but they're not the ones we should hate. Their murderer is the one who created this cycle of resentment and cruelty. Their murderer is our true enemy. Okay, so I made it back to 1A. Was I supposed to, though? I think I missed something. There it is. There's a spirit here. Back away slowly. Okay. Okay. So yeah, I had to see that ghost first, I guess. go past this one right here. There we go. Ow. Amy's hands landed squarely in the middle of a sea of broken glass from a fallen light fixture. The skin between the index finger and thumb on her right hand are cut wide open. It's bleeding pretty badly. I hope the handkerchief can stop it. Just found out I'm anemic yesterday too. Great timing, huh? Starting to get dizzy now, not good. I need to sit down or something. Okay. Oh, it's not the left. Go back in the other room. There we go. No, Senoki. You're a liar! 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 Those child spirits didn't give a crap about their killer's stupid repentance. Give me back Suzumoto. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Your voice really travels. Kishinuma. You okay, Shinosaki? You're the one to ask. What on earth happened to you? There's blood everywhere. Well, as soon as you turned that corner before, I got struck in the noggin by some big dude with a giant hammer. I'm fine though, don't worry. Don't know exactly where, but I was locked up in some gloomy little room. And at some point, the chains binding my legs together got loosened. I'm not sure how, but the second I noticed, I just bolted. That's easy. Do you know where you were? Not really, it's kind of hazy. I think I passed out again after a while, and when I came to, I was on the first floor hallway. No clue how I got there. So did somebody carry you? Either way, I'm just glad you're alright. I don't know how much more of this I can take. I don't want anybody else to die. Oh yeah, I remember Alan Wake. I'm wrong with saying they're all full, that's true. Yeah, you can try to post a link. Try to. I'm not mistaken. That's a hell of a picture for her. Her eyes look brown to me. If each of those child spirits were to find peace, even if they had to be appeased one by one, then these closed spaces, given shape by their bound souls, should not be able to remain in existence. We let them hear the killer's regrets, though. It did nothing to help us. The man with the hammer who attacked you, he was their murderer. You serious? It seems he's got a violent streak even in death. He harms the living indiscriminately. So your first order of business should be to quell his wanton behavior. Wanton? Wanton? I don't know. I'll take a look at it after this. How are we supposed to do that? Based on my mentor's research, that antique doll you've got in your hands should be a good place to start. It belonged to him in life. He was given it by his mother, and reportedly he relies on it to keep his mind leveled and his heart in balance. I'm certain he must be looking for it. Hold on a second. Who's this mentor of yours? My personal affairs are none of your concern. Oh, okay. What's happening? Sorry about that. You'll need to find that man's body, or his remains at any rate. They should be in this school building somewhere, and if you find them, and return the doll to their side, everything will be just fine. Oh. What the hell was that all about? Can we really believe a word she just said? Maybe not, but it's a good place to start as any. Earlier, as I was passing through the first floor, the doll started crying, like weeping loudly. Seriously? Let me tell you, I sure didn't miss having that thing around. Well, we might be able to use it like a tracking device. It could lead us right to the murderer's body. Either way, let's just keep moving, okay? Or can you? How's your head? Wow, that's quite a bump you've got. Guy was a lousy aim, but he still hit my head full force with the handle. If he'd been more accurate, I'd be goner for sure. Damn child killer. You're lucky I just so happen to have some cloth bandages with me. I'll see what I can do about dressing that wound. Part of your prop closet, I take it. Guess I should be thankful for your horror obsession after all. Oh cool, door opened and a candle appeared. Okay, now what else happens in this? From red door, 6 steps horse, 13 paces rooster. Oh. Whoever this is seems to have only just died mere hours, minutes, or even moments ago. Yuma Misaki. An old crumpled piece of paper next to the body. Well, Yuma, guess this is as far as you go. Exhaustion has set in, so it looks like it's the end of the road. My classmate, Tomo Mizuki, climbed the fence around the outdoor walkway and slipped into the woods outside the school. It's been 3 days now, and she still hasn't come back. All the while, I've been stuck here getting chased around by the ghost of a girl with nothing above her jawline. And I've not only twisted my ankle, but also got glass cuts all over my wrists, so I'm in no condition to keep running. I keep hearing this snip, snip, snip sound of scissors everywhere I go. I can't tell if it's real or if it's just ringing in my ears. I wish I'd just die already, get it over with, so I can finally rest. Maybe I can have my head cut off at the jaw like that little... Oh. Well, be careful what you ask for, because apparently you got it. Shit. Even in death it still hurts, now and always. Door's locked. There's an erratic noise like that of TV static coming from within. Okay. Hold up. the red door is what I need, but apparently, I have to, I don't know what to do. The path seems extraordinarily heavy and there's glass everywhere. Climbing over would probably be a bad idea. Seriously? Okay, so from here, I'm really not sure where to go. Hold on. Oh, shit. Didn't mean to do that. From red door, 6 steps, horse, 13 paces, rooster. I don't know what... From the red door. Okay. Giggle. I don't know what that means. I'm really confused. Please see the red door. So you can use the doll's hint to find the item you need. So I do need to be at the red door. This doesn't make any fucking sense. Opposite the set of forms. Okay. still doesn't make any fucking sense, by the way. There's supposed to be an item here that I'm supposed to be able to pick up.
I was like, no, there's a door there.
Oh, hi there.
I have this.
You have this?
I have this.
You have this? Who has this, Goom? I'm so confused by this.
That's an external hard drive.
4 terabytes.
That's pretty good.
I think you can get a 6 terabyte one, but it's like it doesn't scale properly in the cost at this point.
Oh, hi. Oh, Stinky, you're so soft.
She was so upside down and didn't care, and I was like, wow, you must be supporting her quite well.
So from the red door, I have to go slightly west and examine the wall opposite of the set of 4 windows. I have pressed and, like, examined literally every fucking window and opposite of them. And I'm supposed to find an item here.
Maybe further west?
It's supposed to be only 6 paces west.
6 paces?
Yeah. Like, that's what the hint says, but...
That looks like the 4 windows you're looking for.
Right. But I've examined those. I've examined everything up to this point. I have no idea where to go. Either the game updated and changed the spot, or the walkthrough's wrong. It says only go slightly west, so I feel like I've gone
It says
way
this is
too
where
far.
you can use the doll's hint to find the item you need.
Yeah, the dolls... I'll have to leave the room and come back.
Is it?
The body?
Wow, but is it one of your friends?
No.
Body?
Yeah, just spotting. Alright. From the red door, 6 steps, horse. Don't know what that means. 13 paces, rooster. Whatever that means. And then the walkthrough says, go west. Now the dog laughs at me. I don't know why. But the only red door that exists in this entire game is right here.
Maybe you have to do it immediately.
I have been immediate.
Well, I mean, like, without making any incorrect paces.
The game doesn't allow you to make only 6 doors.
Well, I think her laughing at you is telling you did it wrong. Like, go through the red door.
Can't go through the red door.
Oh.
Because I'm trying to find the key to the red door.
Is that the correct red door, then?
This is the only red door that exists. You would never be able to find this out without a walkthrough, for
The
real.
spot you need is almost at the west corner of this wall. Almost at the west corner. So, not there. But I think go west and then that corner up there.
Up there. I can't even reach
No,
up
no,
there.
I mean like this corner.
Here?
Search. And don't just check the walls. Maybe it's just on the ground.
What the fuck?
Alright, cool. Glad I found.
Yeah, thank you. This makes no goddamn sense. With a bit of fidgeting, you were able to remove the item from its compartment. It's a small bag made of hemp and stained liberally with blood. There's a name tag attached to the front. Heavenly Host Elementary School, Class 35, Ryu Yoshizawa. What's gonna be inside, I wonder? Here, let's have a look. No way I'm not touching that thing. You look.
Gonna be a key.
I have a bad feeling about this. What is it? What's in the bag? See for yourself. Eek. The bag appears to contain a severed human tongue. Weep, weep, return it, return it. His name tag, it's a boy's name. It must be the ghost of the little boy.
Alright, I'm getting in the shower. Use the bathroom?
No, I'm good. What do we do with it? Ugh, it's so nasty. We give it back to its rightful owner. You're out of your mind. Acquired Ryu's tongue. Blech. That took some doing. Holy shit. Should have just said the open floorboards to check all of them. That would have been fine. That would have worked. That took entirely too long. Back to rest and self at the fork.
Probably gonna leak out everywhere. Probably already broke.
Okay. Alright, from here I'm going to need to read this again. Okay, that's what I thought. Go ahead and save. Because now I'm going to be allowed to look him directly in the eyes. Crap, he's looking right at me. Ryo Yoshizawa. That's right, I know your name. Show him the tongue? Yes. I feel bad for what happened to you, but I can't sympathize with what you're doing. Hurting strangers because of your own despair, pulling them into a horrible place like this, and killing them. You killed our dear friend. I can never forgive you for that. Shinazaki. But this is yours. It's part of your body, so I'm going to give it back to you. Handed over Ryu's tongue. My tongue. Ew. Thank you, miss. What's going on? Damn, another earthquake? You gotta be kidding me. I swear I'll protect you. Please wait for me. First things first, though, I need to go check on Naomi. Girl in the red dress. Hey, you, wait! Damn it. Should I go after her? Or should I go to the infirmary? Okay. Mom. Ew. Someone's cell phone is lying on the ground. Pick it up. Acquired Seiko's cell phone. This is Shinohara's, isn't it? Seiko seemed to have been in the middle of texting someone when she dropped her phone. The text entry window is still open. While confirming the phone's owner, Satoshi wound up inadvertently reading the whole thing. Shinohara. I'm sorry, Shinohara. I really didn't mean to. I don't think Naomi should see this. Not now, at any rate. We'll go back towards the infirmary's hallway. Did I go the right way? I think I did. Ah, here we go. Naomi? Satoshi, please don't leave me alone in here like that. Sorry, I was out looking for Yuka. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Did you find her? No, the corridor that leads to where I saw her last went back to being a wall. I can't find any way of getting to the other building anymore. Other building? There's a whole other building? Yeah. Looks like the school Yuka, Morishige, and I were in is different from this one. We need to find some way of traveling from one space to another. That would be ideal, yeah. Wait a minute, why are you standing out here instead of waiting inside the infirmary? I was attacked in there earlier by some kind of black shadowy mist, so I was a little scared to be in there. Afraid it might attack me again. You serious? I'm really sorry about that then. Don't worry about it, but there's something in there for sure. I think we should keep our distance. No objections here. Now that I got two people again. Ah! There's a jumping item, I remember. Is this the right way? Oh, no, it's not. Jeez. I have to go back then. It's not this hallway.
Naomi, 今だ。そうい。
オッケー、取れたよ。
Custodian's key. Fuck yeah.
あれ。
In fact, you seem totally unfazed. Did you figure out what we needed to do on your own or something? Actually, I had to do something similar before with Seiko. Did you? Same here, but with Yuka.
頑張ろう。
Let's keep moving. We'll find her. I know we will. Eesh.
テレビがあるのか。
That's a television, isn't it? I did find that video cassette in the other building. Satoshi removes the tape from his bag and rereads the label. Kabiki Research Data 2005, November 19th. Might hold some important information if only we had some way of watching it. Fingers crossed, I guess. Use custodian key? Let's do it. Oh dear. Oh,
消えた。
who turned out the lights? What's going on? Why is it so cold?
何か。
Something really smells.
ま
And it's pitch black in here. Can you find a light switch anywhere?
ええ、
I'll try.
ここか。あった。
Found it. Whew. Thanks. Man, it does stick in here, and it's not just mold, is it? Probably not. Old-fashioned space heater. Something sticky seems to have melted all over its surface, and there are stains everywhere. What is something this recent doing in a place this old?
私たちみたいに。
Maybe it belonged to someone who was brought here, like us.
なるほど。
Yeah, it does make sense. Unfortunately, there's no cord to hook it up to the TV, and it's out of batteries, so it doesn't look like we'll be able to get much use out of it. There's a magazine article from a publication called Strange but True Stories of the Occult. It's a follow-up of the previous report. Read it. Chasing down the hidden path of the cursed school building. Follow-up. Let's talk a bit more about Yoshikazu Yanagiri, beloved son of Heavenly Host Elementary's principal Takamine Yanagiri. The man was a born instructor, pure and simple. He took up the mantle as soon as he could and performed his duties with peerless panache. But then the illness struck, and little by little, his winning personality gave way to pure instinct. He was slowly losing all sense of identity. Although the cause of this illness was unknown, its effects were anything but. Simply put, the good teacher had begun reverting to a childlike state. He began carrying an antique doll with him at all times, a memento from a long-forgotten festival, perhaps, given to him by his late mother. His behavior during class degraded quickly. More often than not, his lectures would cease before the period's end, and he'd begin wailing mournfully. Finally, 7 months prior to the kidnapping and murder incident, Yoshikazu reached a point where he could no longer communicate his thoughts. Although he could still understand others, he became virtually incapable of forming words without intense focus. Given all the evidence mounted against him, Yoshikazu Yanagi Hori was arrested on multiple counts of kidnapping, murder, and desecration of the dead. But due to his mental condition, he was never able to confess his involvement in these crimes, nor even properly discuss them with authorities. Everything hinged on the testimony of the sole survivor, one Sakiko Shinozaki, age 7. Sakiko. In search of the truth behind the less scientific afflictions this incident spurned, I of course chose to follow the trail of this mysterious little girl. Those who have seen the infamous newspaper photos accompanying this story may remember Sakiko best as the girl with the strikingly unusual red dress. It's hard not to feel sympathy for someone so young, forced to watch other children her age being tortured and killed one by one. And certainly, if I were to find Miss Shinozaki and secure an interview, there would be some real moral concern about digging up such painful memories. But then again, she's been a full-grown and hopefully well-adjusted adult for over 10 years at this point. By now, she should be able to look back upon these horrific events with some objectivity, and give a more thorough account of what happened that day. I'm impressed, Shinozaki. You're far stronger than I thought. Totally fearless, in fact.
怖かったわよ。
I was scared out of my mind. My brain's still struggling to make sense of all this.
そうか
Okay, but look, the ghost is gone. I guess we really managed to appease it.
大丈夫か
Are you alright?
まあとりあえず吹け
You should probably dry your tears and blow your nose at least.
な
Wow, what the hell? Not on my shirt.
言わない。
Didn't I tell you before that you shouldn't say things like that?
ガキかよお前
What are you, 2? Oh, this is really gross.
やべえ
Not good. She's not normally like this. Shinozaki. That's the same name of the girl who survived? Okay. Oh my god. What? You're gonna rub your paws raw against my door. Poor thing. So insistent. Alright. Not really sure what this thing's trying to tell me. Other than to save. We go to where the floor collapsed, but then got better. One step rooster, 10 paces rat. Okay. Oh. Shit. I stood too long and died. Wow. What? Are you serious? I looked away. I guess I deserve that. I'm not even mad. Actually, I'm fucking pissed, actually. I'm very pissed. I look away, and this is what I get. Oh, wow. Oh, really? Get out of here. I looked away for a second looking at the fucking walkthrough, and I died. Oh, that's fucking funny. Not really. I'm mad. That was kind of bullshit. Okay, let's try that again. So, okay, don't stand around for too awful long. Or at least pause the game first. That'll teach me. Trying to make sense of this walkthrough. It's a little weird, okay? When did that happen? Where the floor collapsed but then got better. One step rooster, 10 paces rat. That doesn't make any fucking sense, but okay. Rooster and rat make no sense. Okay. Oh shit, there's a cat here. Hi, Skooma. Oh shit. I think I went the wrong way. Heh, what an idiot. Apparently so am I. Okay, so that girl's missing an eye, I guess. Collapsed, but then got better. Holy shit. Hold on a second. Hold on. Guess there was something I missed. There it is. That was easy. Managed to fish out a crank-like key that resembles the winder from an old-fashioned pocket watch. Okay. Interesting. That would tell me to go in here. Nothing happened. Oh, come on. Yes. Well, son of a bitch. Okay, so we go there now, right? Stupid chills.
Nanda.
Get a load of this place. It's got showers and everything. It hurts. Make it stop. Oh god, my head.
Shinozaki,
Blood. Shinozaki.
大丈夫かよ。
Are you alright? Did you feel something again?
また鼻血か。
Another nosebleed.
鼻
It's
だ
just her nose is fine, but if a blood vessel bursts in her brain or something.
篠崎、
Here, Shinozaki, stuff some tissues up your nose to stop the bleeding. I have some of my own, but since you got yours out already, go ahead. Did the ghost get to her? No, she's been a little off since before that, but I think she's probably reached her limit. She needs to rest. I don't like that very much. What did I just see? Okay. Okay. Ew, there's a pool here? Pool, huh? Can't even see the other side of it with all the rain. Alright, here goes.
篠崎
This clearly isn't working. Why don't I take the doll for a bit?
風邪ひいちまうから
You'll catch your death of cold out here. Go back inside.
俺が調べ終わるま
I
で
can handle the search. You just wait for me in the locker room.
あなた一人で
And what's going to happen if a ghost shows up again? Think you'll be able to handle it?
いいから
Don't worry about me. If anything happens, I'll call you.
その時は助けに来てくれよ
And you can come to my rescue. Okay, so something about the pool scene. Okay. Alright, just don't do anything stupid. Thank you.
なんだ
Say something?
これ以上
I've got to try to lighten her load as much as possible. I don't think she can handle much more of this. Pump room. Door's locked. Confirm all swimmers to vacate the pool before draining. Pump room, huh? I've had enough. Oh shit.
今これ
What's that? There's no way.
冗談じゃ
Give
ね
me
え
a
ぞ
break here. Did I do it wrong? Oh fuck! I think I fucked up. Was I supposed to do something else? Yep, that was the wrong end. Okay. So I was supposed to... What was I supposed to do? Hold on. That was actually funny. That was actually really funny. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, so... In that, I was supposed to... They actually keep track of how many times I fucked up. Okay. We're trying that again. Alright, so what happened was, what I was supposed to do was that I was supposed to re-enter the locker room, walk towards the east side of the room, and trigger a scene. So I had to pull her out of the water first, then drain it. Okay. Did I pick this thing up first? Okay. I'm assuming that I did. I'm gonna check once more if I did this. Okay. Okay. So that was a timer, and because I panicked and went too fast, I ended up killing her. Whoops. So we're gonna unfortunately have to sit through a little bit more of this.
なんだ篠崎また話篠崎ああレイ
Take this opportunity to get a drink.
篠崎風邪ひいちまう俺が知ら
あなた一人で
いいからそん時はなんだこれ以上負担をかけさせるわけには今これ冗談じゃねえぞ篠崎何やってんだよったく何やってんだよ俺やっぱり目は俺のせいだすまんどこだ篠崎
I would be wrong so many times.
いた今助け
There
て
it
やるからな 篠崎篠崎おい
Come on, breathe already, damn it. God, don't worry me like that. I did it right this time. Almost fucked it up a second
落ち着
time.
いたか
You back with me now?
ザク
So tell me, why the hell did you jump into the pool? Pant Pant, you called me out there, didn't you?
俺が
I what?
呼ばれて
I heard your voice, so I ran outside, and after that I don't remember much
気が
else.
ついたら
Next thing I knew, my vision was all this sickening green color. My mouth was full of water.
そ
God damn it.
こ
This is the work of those ghosts again. I can't believe they can trick us so
やっ
easily.
ぱなんかあるな
There's gotta be something in that pool.
歯に何かいっぱい挟まってるやだ
シャワーの
Wonder if the showers still work. Can't get rid of this horrible taste, and I smell absolutely putrid. How does she think I feel?
篠崎
How about if we go into the rain and wash ourselves off a little?
雨程度じゃ
Though I don't know how much help rainwater will be for getting that taste out of your mouth.
よし行こうぜ
Alright then, let's go.
後でど
After this, I guess we need to figure out how to dry our clothes. Feeling better? Yeah, surprisingly, I was able to rinse out my mouth pretty thoroughly.
そうか
Were you? That's good.
篠崎
So Shinozaki, while I was out here, I came across a room in the back, and I'd kind of like to check it out. I'll go with you.
その方がいいか
That's probably for the best. All right, let's do it. He was so rusted and brittle that it instantly snapped as soon as it was turned. Fortunately, it had already done its job. Bumper. Okay. Okay. Well, it's a lot less gruesome this time. Corpse, a very tiny individual being pickled in this filthy brine for so long seems to have bloated its skin to patchwork of pustules. Ugh. Kanzuki Saito, elementary school student. The body of a female student rotting and decayed. Itsuki Kamijo. Kamijo? Whatever. Based on size, it appears to be a body of a high schooler. Long-term exposure to the dirty, contaminated water left it quite a mess. Hiruni Tanaka. Decayed. Tsukasa Suruta. Somehow in here, I'm supposed to be able to find something. But where in here? Okay, it's what I suspected. I just need to... There. Somewhere around here, the open portion. There we go. Alright, fish it out. What is this thing? Some kind of handle? Rusted valve wheel. This is as far as it's gonna go. I think it's too rusted to turn anymore. Small hemp bag stained with copious amounts of blood seems to have fallen from the spigot. The elementary schooler's student ID name tag is attached to it. Tokito Tsuji. The bag appears to contain a severed human tongue. It's a girl's name. Tokiko's tongue. Why was it in here? Gross. Okay, so now that we have this tongue, back to the main hall again. There's nothing left for me to do in here. Should save here. Alright, the directions of this is a little odd. This tongue goes to the beheaded one. She's got no head above her chin. Reminds me of that Britney Spears thing in South Park. How am I supposed to know whose tongue we've got? Pull out the tongue bag? Yes. Little girl's spirit is staggering toward Ayumi, blood gushing from her gaping cross-section of a head as she walks. Please be the right one, Tokika Tsuji. This is yours, isn't it? I'm giving it back. Offered the spirit Tokiko's tongue. What happened? The other ghost is headed this way. We have to run. Okay. God, that's scary. Okay. Weep, weep.
また喋り出
Here we go again.
どこだってんだよ
Where the hell's gonna take us this time? Weep, weep. Where your friend was splattered. The floorboards beneath that wall. Right under her globby entrails. Where the floor dips and the blood pools. Drip, drop, drip, drop. Ugh. Smelly, icky, icky. Get in there good and dig it out. No! No! You're getting a good laugh out of this, you sick son of a bitch.
どこにあるもの
God, if that's where it is. I'm not sure we can ever bring ourselves to get it.
誰かいるのか
Is someone there? Fuck.
石毛
Morishiji, you're alive.
岸沼
Ah, Kishinuma and the class rep too. Very glad to see you both safe and sound.
どうしたのちょっとな
It's a long story, so where have you
別
been?
館の方にいたんだけど
I was in the second wing until a short while ago, but suddenly lost
気が
consciousness.
ついたら
And when I woke up here, felt as if the air had somehow changed.
あと
Oh yes, and I did briefly cross paths with Mokita and his sister.
本当か
You did? So they're okay too? They are, though
妹が
when I next ran into Mokita's sister, it seemed her and her brother had parted ways.
森島それ
What's that in your hand? He appears to be grasping a blood-soaked pouch in his hands. Well, this, I found it on the floorboards in the hallway,
たんだけど
just up these stairs.
何かのまじない
Is this some kind of charm? Do you want it?
じゃあ
Please take it. I'm merely searching for a certain someone, so I have no need for charms at the present time. You received another tongue bag from Morishiji. As with the others, there's a student ID name tag attached to the front. Yuki Kano.
じゃあ
Well, I should be going now.
なんだよ
Is something wrong, class rep? You look like you've seen a ghost.
そうだ
Yes, one more thing. Mokita said that we should all try to meet in classroom 1A. Okay. I'm guessing.
鈴本の
It wasn't from, you
あ
know,
の場所じゃない
Suzumoto's spot.
近くの
Maybe
旅館にでも
it's shifted over a few feet and he got it from there.
じゃ
I
なくて
mean, if he didn't, then... That really freaked me out. Did you see his hands? They were covered in blood. Yeah, that's bad. Oh, hi. Still waiting for you. It's done my way. Tried and failed to go to bed. You tried and failed what? I don't get it. Okay. It's exactly what I thought. So I have to walk right into this girl as she's walking around and trying to kill me. Give it back, give it back. This girl's missing an eye.
返してあげるべきから
All we've got is a tongue. Is it gonna be enough? What do we do? Pull out the tongue bag? Yes. He's rocking slowly back and forth. Yuki Kano? Gasp.
返してあげる。
This is for you. It's yours, isn't it? Offer the spirit Yuki's tongue. Thank you very much.
ありがとう。
We did it! We did it, Shinozaki. All three of them.
赤い
All
服
that's
の
left is the girl in red. No, no more!
幽霊と喋って
Every time I talk to these ghosts, I feel like I'm getting closer and closer to death myself. Do you have any idea what it's like? I keep picturing how I'll look when I'm dead, and I'm not even trying. It just pops into my head all on its own. It's such a horrible image. I want to go home. I just want to go home, back to my mom and my sister. Emokita.
篠崎
Shinozaki.
わかった
Alright,
次
next one's mine then, okay?
しっかり
So just try to pull yourself together. Whoa. God damn it, not again.
でかいぞ
This one's big too. Oof. Right. Epilepsy warning. It's being flipped. That shadow's pissed. Wow, this is a very long chapter.
Where's my printer?
In a minute.
しまってたのか
Was I knocked out?
どこだ
Where am I? This is our classroom? For real?
マジかよ篠崎
Shinozaki.
しっかりしろよ
Hey, wake up. She's breathing at least.
篠崎
Come on, wake up already.
石の間
見てみろよ
Take a look around you. I can hardly believe it myself, but here we are. No way. We're back for real? Is this really our school?
マジだよ
It's really real. Check it out. Here's my desk. Mine too. It's right here. I can't believe it.
ことは
So it's true. Yeah, we made it. We're home. We're home.
しゃ
Heck yeah! Suck on that, world. So it looks like two people safe, right? Never thought I'd live to see home again.
サトシやユイ先生たちは帰って
Guess there's no Satoshi or Miss Yui or anyone else, huh? Venturing out in search of others, you find that even the janitor has likely gone home. The lights are out and the halls are pitch black. Only the red glow of the light next to the fire extinguisher offers any respite from the quaint, quiet darkness of the school hallway. Standing around in the darkened corridors of our school building at 8 p.m. in the evening just feels so surreal. As the thunder and rain grow in intensity, the windows begin to condensate with moisture, turning white in contrast to the corridor's sea of black.
こ
Is this reality? Was everything up until now just a dream?
れどこで
Where am I right now, and what am I doing? Fuck.
どうし
Oh, shit!
Some nightmare.
Oh, look, some death! What the hell is this? Better fucking start running. It's not over, is it? Why isn't it over? Why? Damn it. It's you. I'm not done with you. Go back, don't come any closer. It was a raining evening after school, just like this one. On the day I was kidnapped, I remember I had a fight with my mom that morning. Why is she telling us this? I have no idea. I didn't want to see her face. So after school I decided that instead of going home, I'd park myself in the outdoor walkway for a little and watch the rain. That's when Mr. Yoshikazu showed up. He sat down next to me. I told him all about my fight with Mom, and he listened really closely and just kept saying, uh-huh, uh-huh. He was sick and couldn't speak much, but he was a very kind man. I really liked him. But then... You too. I'm so sorry. You're so tiny, she must be a 5th grader. Yuki Kano, right? Thank you for what you did back there. For making the effort to help those of us who were killed in that school. Didn't we succeed though? Why are you still here? You didn't. But we returned your tongues. We gave you back the ability to tell your story. We even got your murderer to repent for what he did. Is it just that you can't forgive him, no matter what? Appeasing us isn't about forgiveness. It doesn't matter if we forgive or not. Repentance is between the criminal and the victim. It's the sole act capable of moving us. We exist as fragments of the sacred ground upon which heavenly hosts sealed. I believe that moving us is your best course of action. But it's not enough. His repentance just wasn't enough. So you're saying his words, the words spoken by the doll, weren't good enough to appease you? That's not... So what then? Why do you feel the need to trap one innocent stranger after another in that godforsaken place? You child spirits are the ones who summoned us there, aren't you? That's not true. The hell do you mean by that? We're just the cogs that hold the closed spaces together. But you just killed Suzumoto, didn't you? Wait. Let's hear her out. I'm just glad I was able to get even the 2 of you back to safety. Why the hell are you suddenly so concerned about us? I heard about a situation like this from my sister once. A lost soul whose life has ended violently and abruptly, leaving her with a mountain of worries and regrets. It's kind of like stopping short at the edge of madness. With all sorts of thoughts and feelings swirling around in your head, your kindly nature and your sudden hatred and panic began to spin around and around, and you just start acting out with any sort of control. Your sister, some kind of medium or something? Something like that. So what you're saying is this little girl and the creepy little girl we met before are 2 sides of the same coin? I feel for you, I really do. So please, please bring the rest of them back. Mokita, Miss Shishido, and everyone else too. Bring them all back home. Come on, you can do it, right? I don't think that's possible anymore. Why not? Those closed spaces have eaten a lot of innocent souls. Far too many, in fact. The grudges of those who died there have filled every last corner of them. There's no room left. And because the agony and pain has nowhere else to go, it's begun feeding on the minds of souls like us who are bound there. It won't be long before I turn back into a vengeful spirit who attacks people like you without mercy. So we're going to lose you as an ally then? So why don't you just hurry up and bring them home right now? Isn't there any way for us to save Mokita and the others? There may be one way. What is it?
お兄さんも
I think you already know. You have to return to the closed spaces.
私たち
Find all of us Heavenly Host serial kidnapping murder victims.
みんなを
And put us all to rest.
させてくれ
Then the closed spaces won't have their cogs anymore. So they should begin to fade from
そう
existence.
すれば
And you just might get your friends back.
あそこへ
You expect us to go back?
戻るそれに
And this time, instead of just having one person left to appease, we have to go back to the drawing board and appease all 4 of you.
どうしてさっき
Why couldn't you tell us the reason our previous efforts weren't good
成
enough?
仏できなかった
What is there to hide?
それは
It's just
思い出したくない
something I don't want to remember. But
どうしても知りたい
if you
の
really want to know, I'll tell you. I'll tell you everything that happened. Yuki's spirit gently took hold of Ayumi's hand, and in that instant, their 2 beings seemed to merge together into a single mind.
篠崎
どうなったの
What happened to me?
気絶したはずなのに
Didn't I pass out? So why am I fully aware right now?
真っ暗だし
I can't see a thing and I can't move.
なんか疲れた
It's like that feeling you get when you're really tired. Sleep paralysis, I think. Oh shit. She's like being literally told.
体
Why can't I move?
動かない
犯行現場で唯一生き
Sakio Shinozaki, the little girl in the red dress, and the only survivor of the horrific murders that occurred in Heavenly Host Elementary School.
幸子の家族は事件後
Following the incident, Sakio's family fled from the area, moving to another prefecture to escape the frightful memories that remained here. Strangely, however, I've been unable to locate any other records of the Shinozaki family. No matter where I look, the only information I can find about them comes from newspaper reports on the Heavenly Host murders. Granted, when an elementary school becomes the stage for a grisly incident such as this, perpetrated by none other than the principal's own son, it stands to reason that the scandal would serve as the primary focus for public interest, with all other details fading in the background. So, of course, after learning that Sakiko was safe, further news of her whereabouts were largely ignored in favor of the media circus surrounding the school. But there's more to it than that. People weren't just uninterested in learning Sakiko's history or whereabouts, there was simply no data to be had. I can't move my body because of sleep paralysis, I guess. But I can clearly see the room I'm in now. There's 1 boy and 2 girls in here aside from myself. I recognize them. They're the children who were killed in Heavenly Host during the incident, but they're still alive. Unfortunately, they're all bound hand and foot and just sprawled out on the floor, and so am I. That's the real reason I can't move. Somebody please save me. Her eyes. No, I can't see. Now I'm blindfolded. I can't see a thing that's happening to me. And since my hands and feet are all tied up, I can't remove the blindfold either. That just makes everything so much worse. I guess because I can't see, I begin to listen more intently. Frightened sobbing. The helpless cries of the other children echo off the walls of the cramped room. I'm so scared, it feels like my head's going to explode. Don't explode. What are you doing to me? Why am I blindfolded? Untie me, cut the ropes, I want to be able to use my hands and feet, please. I kept begging and pleading, but all I heard in response was the man walking away from me. In order, okay? In order? Ugh. I've never heard screaming like this before. It's pure, primal terror cutting through the air like a perfect sine wave. It's the boy at the end. Oof. It feels like he's been screaming for an eternity. I think he's being killed right now. I don't hear any screaming. My god, what the hell is he doing to him? Explicitives. No one deserves this. Why isn't God allowing him to fall unconscious so he doesn't have to suffer? It's been at least half an hour now. Those inhuman screams of a young boy being ripped apart from the inside. I have finally come to a halt. Without even a single moment of silence, the first of the girls in line is next to scream for her life, and the symphony goes on. God, I can't take any more of this. I'm losing my mind. Stop it. Stop. Ugh. Is it still going on? Come on, just die already. Die already? God, what's wrong with me? You know what? I don't care. Just get it over with and leave me in peace. That's the second one dead. Finally, after hearing a sound like a heavy object being dropped, the noises stopped, and the room grew quiet again. Thump, thump, thump. Those footsteps start getting closer. All my hair standing on end at this point. Everything below my stomach feels like it's frozen, like I've suddenly been stricken with severe diarrhea. Okay, in order. God, why am I relieved? Oh, damn it, it skipped. Which means it's my turn now. Someone's got me by the hair. They're pulling my head up and taking off my blindfold, which means I get to see the face of my killer. The 4 missing children were found in a basement room at Heavenly Host Elementary School, unused and officially sealed since the building's construction. When authorities entered, they were greeted with an inhumanly horrific sight. Based upon the evidence at hand, the murder weapon was determined to be a pair of large sewing scissors found in the hands of the accused. Investigators suspected some hesitation on the man's part, however, as the deceased victim's wounds did not indicate that his full strength had been used. Nonetheless, he had clearly acted with extreme malicious intent. The official cause of death for the 3 murdered children has been listed as loss of blood following removal of the tongue. But the actual state of affairs was not quite so clinical, nor even so pleasant, if you can believe it. The following details have been extrapolated information previously unreleased to the public, or at least previously unreported by news outlets. These details of the crime are based on the official police testimony of Sakiko Shinozaki herself. Evidently, the victims were bound, blindfolded, and spaced out on the floor, then killed one by one. One was repeatedly stabbed in the abdomen with the aforementioned pair of scissors, then had many of his internal organs forcefully dug out. His discarded innards were found partially buried beneath the earthen floor of the basement room. Another was stabbed in the head dozens upon dozens of times, to such an extent that all flesh and bone above her jawline were essentially minced away. Well, with my blindfold removed, the sight that appeared before me was more horrific than anything I could possibly have imagined. The person staring back at me, brandishing a blood-soaked pair of sewing scissors, wasn't the large man from earlier at all. It was one of the children. Fuck. It was a little girl, her face dyed red with the blood of her victims. She was staring intently at me with soulless gray eyes, and then she just started giggling. She was opening and closing the bloodied scissors over and over again, and the sound kept echoing through the room. Then she took those dull, rusty, thoroughly blood-soaked blades and slowly brought them closer and closer to my left eye. How? Why? Why was it you? I knew it. Oof. The third victim was stabbed in the left eye in an indeterminate number of times, until her eyeball became soup-like in consistency and was eventually just left like that, slowly bleeding to death in horrible agony. Strangely, it was only after these mutilations had already been inflicted that the killer went back and severed the victims' tongues. Learning the truth of these proceedings is shocking even to me, and makes it nearly impossible to accept the murderer as anything but a monster. And bearing witness to every moment of this was a 7-year-old girl named Sakiko. In many ways, she's the most pitiable and long-suffering of them all. But it was through her tearful, frightened testimony that Yoshikazu Yangahuri was officially charged. Now going back to the hunt for information on this unfortunate girl's whereabouts, it was her word that ultimately led to Yoshikazu's sentencing. Therefore, it comes to no real surprise that sensitive information pertaining to her and her family would be withheld. That's to be expected. What's not expected, however, is that there's not even the slightest trace of this information left to find, as if it simply never existed. Therefore, I cannot help but consider alternate possible explanations, and I remind you this is mere conjecture. But one question keeps nagging at the back of my mind. Was Yoshikazu Yanagihiri really the murderer of these victims? Is it possible that the crime was not actually perpetrated by him at all? Think about it. In his final days, Yoshikazu was incapable of communicating with others through speech. And despite his childlike reversion, he had always been a personable and friendly man. As the saying goes, he wouldn't have hurt a fly. All his relatives, friends, and neighbors confirmed as much, shocked to hear that such a kindly man could commit these unconscionable atrocities. He certainly had no motive for the crime either. There was nothing for him to gain from it. Then again, he may simply have lost his mind. Look at his father. It was around the same time that Principal Takimeni Yangahuri suddenly began speaking in tongues and acting in a most peculiar way. Not to mention scribbling incomprehensible gibberish all over his walls as if possessed. He seemed frightened of someone who would often be found crouching in the corner of his office, moaning and thrashing when visitors came by. If he could wind up in such a beleaguered state with no warning, then perhaps so too could his son. I believe that we're looking at a curse far more powerful than anything a man could devise. From the time it opened its doors to the day it closed them forever. Heavenly Host Elementary School's sealed basement room has existed as some sort of cursed ground. And to find the underlying cause, we must go back beyond the infamous kidnapping and murder of the incident. Back a whole 20 years. I believe I may have found a clue that could shed some light on the situation. It may be a bit far-fetched as leads go, but it's a lead nonetheless. Regrettably, since Heavenly Host was not only closed down but demolished altogether and another school built in its place, it's no longer possible to investigate the basement room directly. But my protege has found what may be the next best thing. Something that could make the impossible possible once more. Preparations are being made to pursue this lead even now. Be sure not to miss the next installment. It may be a scoop of a lifetime. Koyu Kabiki, 2003, July 22nd. Continuing the final chapter. Damn, this was a long one. Jeez. That was a big chapter. course it was. This was chapter 4. I actually expected this one to go a lot shorter and then the 5th one be long. But at any rate, I guess that leaves the final chapter for a later day. Possibly tomorrow. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked what you've seen, leave a like, a follow, check us out on YouTube, No Lives Left, and subscribe there as well. All of our Twitch stuff gets archived there, in case you missed it, in case you're watching this on YouTube right now. So, thanks again so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.